I know it has been a long time since I A posted a Genshin video and then B posted as a general announcement. I'm very sick. Midterms are coming and it's true that's in me right now. But also I have had like no motivation to do videos because I've had no ideas. And I lost a ton of footage. Ugh. Yes, from the last video from the end of that, which was after we resolved the whole Morax being killed, to now when we're talking about secrets from the we are on chapter 3, I think. No, chapter 1, act. It's I forget Roman numerals. No, that's either act 3 or act 6. I forget. But I lost all the footage. Ah! I died. That's yay! We're doing this crap again. Hours of footage without the train. But that's okay because we can make this up. It's not like we started when I first started making Genshin videos. It's not like we started at the beginning of Mondstadt. No, we started like halfway through. We're in Mondstadt right now, so that's kind of convenient. But I got a ton of new characters. Ah, you want to hear about them? Yes, of course you do. But I cannot remember what characters I had in total before before I learned anything. I like low-key forget. I guess go through all of my characters and see what's going on. Okay. First off, the ones inside of my party at the moment, because I was doing my own little ritual for pulling for the new Pyro Archon herself, Mavwika. I actually don't know how to pronounce her name, but her. First one, Hu Tao. My first ever 5-star that I've won the 50/50 on.
Billy Churl, silly Billy,
yeah, she's fun. She's cute. I don't necessarily get her playstyle a lot. Like her burst is probably like the greatest thing I can actually say about it, because I don't necessarily like using spear users. Well, she's just complicated for me to figure out the proper way to use her with the proper team. So until then, she's more of a character that's pretty, and I'm gonna use her burst. No. When it's Dea, I got her in a standard bear, surprisingly, at like, I forget, but 3 or 4 pity I got her, along with another character named, she's down here somewhere, her, Fischl. I got her immediately after I got in Dea. Surprise, surprise. I got her actually recently. Diona. Hence why she is a decent little level. But she's my second chibi character. She's cute. She's cutesy. A kitty cat. Another one because I have Kiara. But yeah. And then we all know Amber. We love Amber. Ka-ching! Bada bing, bada boom! I think I had her in the last episode, but she was my first. But as a reminder, she was my first ever 5-star, and when I lost when I had lost the 50-50 on Emily's banner. I remember, we know Lynette, I believe. I don't know, but I always use her because she's high level, she has a high weapon, high artifacts, decently high talents because I'm still in the stuff to get them up. We all know Kaya, one of the first dudes we got, and one of the most disappointing, to be honest, to upgrade because he's annoying. Yeah. Candace, I don't think I introduced her. I don't know when I got her. I think it says it here. No, it does not. But I have her. She has a good spear. Probably, besides Hu Tao, my second strongest spear user. And I have Yanfei, who's an Adeptus, I believe. Actually, I can't really confirm that. I just heard the place and she's been an Adeptus. But, I used her for a while before getting Hu Tao and such. Yeah, she has a good weapon. She's my favorite catalyst user that I have. She has decently good weapons, but she's also like the type of character who I'll take the weapons from because I don't use her as often. Jean was my second ever 5-star during Genshin's like giveaway event. We all know Bennett, we all know Traveler, and we all know Noelle. They were part of the OG gang. Kiara, I know for a fact we know her. Chevreuse, no idea if she was in the next one, the last one. I mean, I do not think she she was. I got her trying to get Shogun. Kave, I got. Jinyan, I got. They're characters that are like good, but I just don't use them as often because I don't know. He has a good weapon. I used him for quite a bit, but I'm still. They're like gameplay styles I haven't necessarily used to. That's how it out. Okay. Nicola, I remember we all know her. She was with us when we fought. Devalin. Auron. Got him recently. Not recently, but y'all know when he was on the banner. He's pretty cool. He's a Gucci man. I swapped his bow with Diana when I was trying her out. Hence why he has it. I don't know what happened to all his artifacts, but oh my gosh, they keep going up. It's okay. Bubba Boy can get it. Diana Lisa, I remember making a post about Yao Yao. She's cute. We all know Barbara. Collie, I got when I did like the Abyss things. Zhongling, forget how I got her. Yinjin, I know she was in a video. Katrina, no, I know I said I wouldn't do the Pyro Archon quest. And not when, but I just wanted her. I haven't gone past from one when I had gotten her because that's it. But it's alright. Oh wait, I can ascend her. I do it for the witch chat. Faruzan, I know I did her. Official, I already introduced her. Gaming, and I got Toma. That's everyone! Finally. So let's get this party set up. Okay. Okay. There's people who are always going to be in
Something's
here.
come up.
That is these
You lead the way.
Now we just need one more. But I already have an electric character. I try to have like different characters spread out through all. Sometimes I'll like have a double, but I try not to have one element power over. Surprisingly, it seems that I have like a majority of only certain elements. I wonder why. Pyro, you keep taking over. Okay, I might go to Kiara. Just for old time's sake. And then there's also Jean I could do. Could go to Traveler. I haven't played with her in quite a while. Noelle. Totally could. It's been a while. I could do a chibi character like Yao Yao. Or I could, I could try out Diona. She's new. She's fresh. Doesn't have a lot of level of experience though. I could do Dea. She's cool. She's Gucci. She a good character. Let's do Kiara.
All expenses paid travel.
No, let's go. I gotta go through them. It's okay. She'll survive. Okay, we have everything. We're gonna do this. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Let's do this. Hi, Barbados. What are you doing? Hope you're warm. This night is cold. What's up, Dane?
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin?
No!
Not again!
You better not.
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago.
Yep.
Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom.
I still haven't defeated the
The
boss.
Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Gonna meet another one of my first companions. That's so simple. What I'm doing is very stupid. The heck am I doing? This isn't smart. The character isn't even tall. There's no way she... What? What? Okay. Stuff gets through your chat.
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Let the magic begin! Coming through! Speed of light! Cut to the chase! Incoming! Speed of light!
Hey, we did it!
Whew. There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
We should hurry and find Lucas Forest.
Yeah, let's go!
I'm not going any further.
Why?
Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
Aren't fluffy things cute?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven.
What is that?
I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
You're liked by us. You really despise the 7. Are you one of them?
There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods.
Barbados.
You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down. Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
He tried to do
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the 7 or is he protecting them?
Why is your opinion so contradictory?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
What?
Huh?
Scared of the dark?
What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the 7. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes.
Yep.
What a strange man.
Well, strange men are... strange... That's low-key what it is. He's a stranger. But I can kind of see where he's coming from.
Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods.
Barbados.
At the Rite of Dissension in liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
Yeah. More I skip having me penguins. Brokey. Well, there's a lack of trust. It's best to just avoid the situation entirely.
Not the easiest situation.
Never will be.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you.
Well,
Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... what is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
Fair enough.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... he does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time. Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
This man. Well, let's do this.
Over here!
welcome here.
You, what is it?
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
I hope not.
Wolves never surrender.
Fine.
But this can't go on.
It's time for another remedy of
No
this
matter how many
world.
times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
No one gives a crap. My duty.
Bow before the abyss.
Incoming!
I do.
Zip on them! Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Oh.
Speed of light! Hey! Surprise! With sword comes shadow. Cue the spotlight! Don't blink! Back! Nowhere to hide. Step on them!
The end.
Oh, you didn't even notice he started to buff up. Oh. Okay. Okay. Dude, you need to calm down. Calm down, Jumbo. Calm down, Jumbo. Oh. So you're trying to be like that. You're trying to be like that.
See? Time to go. Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
Darn barrier. If you just back them.
Didn't quite do it. Over here. Let the magic begin. Sign here, please.
The world
Don't blink. Hey.
will
He's dead!
Surprise.
A easy crowd.
Nowhere to
I
hide.
don't know. Hey!
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you.
Take an L, dude.
How does an old spirit have such determined will?
Because
No
he's not
matter.
old.
This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
Okay, big back.
Disappeared again.
At least we stopped it this time.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state.
It's alright for you.
The Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
It's okay, Bubba.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules.
Hey. This mean.
I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
It's not your fault, Razor.
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, it's all pretty
No,
much.
we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like.
Yeah,
Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget.
What was it?
It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger.
Okay.
But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom.
Seems like a normal.
I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Could shoot missiles.
Missiles. I do not know this strange word. As I said, I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
We will not talk about that. So it was one. Okay.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after.
Right up.
But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know, but did we help?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You two also be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Okay. Cookie, I ain't here to fight at the moment. I'm not strong enough. Sorry, but that's just arrows.
Dane, there you are. Did you see Master Jean?
Did you?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her.
Why?
As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, One day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
Yeah.
I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral.
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Oh. The ancient people of Mondstadt wouldn't have seen the fireballs for what they were.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the Tyrant's Final Fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruins.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Stormterror's lair and comb the entire area.
Okay, well, I signed it up, but...
What do you mean?
Okay, I actually skipped it, but wasn't there an ancient ruin guard that was like sitting within the ruins of Stormterror's lair that like would it activate? And I remember.
Huh? You mean...
What?
Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Yeah, right! Before we do it, I'm gonna claim my commission. And if you're ready... Why is he in the fountain? What are you doing? Why do you need money? Aww.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Shit in the air. Hey! Oh. Hi, Perkin. Never really took enough thought of it.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye.
It does look a little bit different, so...
Ooh, so what did you see?
There isn't an eye.
Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited! right?
This requires another method.
Like what?
Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try.
Okay. Hey, what's that doing?
And done.
My brother, what are you doing?
Wow! It's
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
No.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
The Abyss Order must be stopped.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Put it under the guardianship of the Church of Favonius.
No. I'll guard it myself.
I don't trust you,
Huh?
no.
You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands.
Then have it be
No matter
protected
where
by
we
the
may
Knights
hide
of
it,
Favonius
they will
inside
find
the
it.
Favonius Church.
And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Yep.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
Can we let the church take care of this
We
one?
can't have the church
Oh,
get
I pressed the wrong
involved.
one.
Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
How? Destroy it?
What?
That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too!
Exactly!
Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now!
For real.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
Oh. The heck do you mean by that? To enter the ruins! Is that all the way over here? So Kiara for a bit. We're close to Sumeru, so look on the bridge from liyue to Sumeru. She's not either. She's Inazuma. She's from Inazuma. Maybe. She's from Narada. That's why she's. But I don't need to have a reason. Okay. I could level up from Tao inside there.
All that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go. And remember to be on your guard.
Okay. Huh. Forget what statue it is.
Looks like we're here.
Barbados.
An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Yep.
Oh, such a scary place.
Very, very.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
Again, dude!
You sense correctly.
It's the third time!
You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsmith, enemy of the Abyss.
Could you just, like, let us kill you?
I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me.
The heck are they talking about, Dane?
Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
Okay, well now I need to protect Dane because he has the frickin' eye that they need, and we're in the place
It
where
is
they are
your
gonna put it
words
on.
that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Hey, Dane, are you gonna hit me?
That! Over here!
Whoa. I'm stupid!
Surprise! Speed of light! Hey! With sword comes shadow. Don't blink! Speed of light! Cut to the chase! Don't blink! Hey! Got lucky though. Didn't quite dodge it. Incoming.
Actually, we fought and like, we fought and... Why do you keep escaping? Oh, wait. Oh. Dude! No! Brother!
Prince.
What do you mean?
Hey! Could that be?
Ether!
Lumine.
I'm glad I found you!
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald. Your brother and the Abyss?
Lumine, why are you with Dane?
What? Why are you with the Abyss? You're asking about Dane?
Uh-huh.
Why are you asking about something that doesn't matter?
Your brother knows Dane?
What?
Ether, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
You shouldn't team up with this man.
I recognize his VA.
He is my enemy.
Then he should be my enemy too.
Ether.
We're twins. Okay, hold on a second.
But
What
it
is
must
going
be
on?
said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man Dainsleif was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria.
What do
A
you
curse
mean?
of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago?
Dane, why would
And
you
you
not tell
said the
us?
people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Come with me, Ether. Let's go home.
Home.
Please.
Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet.
What?
Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with Destiny will see no end.
Destiny?
Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
I don't understand. Don't go!
So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you.
No, don't leave!
We have always had enough time.
They left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information.
I'm not sad.
Really? Are you sure? At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Once we get to Inazuma, we should keep that in mind as we look for more clues.
That's right! By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
I was too focused on my brother to really listen carefully.
Oh, well then, let's go over it again.
Okay.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince. It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be he wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying.
My brother was
And Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! But he didn't turn into a monster, and now he's fighting the Abyss Order.
A curse of
So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
Thinking about it over and over will solve nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey, show him what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
I feel like I should have been traveling for this movie. Oh! Okay. Okay, time to do prologue. I did not think so much stuff, but it does. Okay. My Minerva doll is staring at me. Okay. I think I need to be traveling.
This world is full of...
And I need to change her elements too, because she's dirty at the moment. So let's quickly go to my stat and change that, besties. I'm just gonna like act. Okay.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss.
I still can't accept it.
Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
I'm glad to have you as a guide, Paimon.
Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
Still need to find that god.
Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place?
Yeah.
You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
I need to teach her a lesson she won't forget.
Ooh, Paimon supports that idea. Just the thought of it's so satisfying. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animal and Geo Archons. So, next...
Let's go to Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
I'm sure there's someone from Inazuma we met.
Oh, Paimon thought of someone already! Atsuko, in Liyue Harbor! She's from Inazuma!
Oh?
Let's see what she has to say!
Liyue is a beautiful country. beautiful nation. I mean, this place, countries. So where's this fellow? Oh, yeah, gliding was not going to get me anywhere. She was there when we beat Osiris and his wife. And we all collected together, I think.
Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
How?
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
There is a way, though!
Ah, incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was.
Oh?
All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then I blacked out. But to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Did someone from liyue save me?
That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the liyue Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule, loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this, but after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future.
Girl should go to Mondstadt.
What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
I have a compelling reason.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
But they have a
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
You're right! Paimon's sure Beidou of all people will be able to get us there. Her crew is super strong. But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the risk.
Seems like our only option.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyun's Stone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
How the heck am I gonna get anywhere over there? There it is. Just from how far it is, it should be able to glide. Hi! Hi, Beidou.
Ahoy there, matey! Time
I'm looking for Beidou. Yes? One second. Oi, someone over there. Tie this stowaway up and feed him to the fishes. Alright, what is all the ruckus? This troublemaker snuck in here. Said they're looking for... Well, they're up to no good, Owlwagger. And I thought I'd just deal with this for Beidou. Alright, stop scaring people. Any old How or Captain Beidou will scold you upside down. Alright, off you go. Cool your head now. Now then, traveler, what business might you have with the captain? I'd like to go to Inazuma. You wanna go to Inazuma? By ship? You don't see... You'd best see the captain herself about this. She's on board right now. But it seems she's been in deep thought recently. Keep your eyes open. Try not to disturb her. You've got it. We've also been anchored here for quite a while due to her orders, which has led to quite a few delays. I don't know why I turned British all of a sudden. If you're willing, why don't you go around the ship and see who needs help? Alright, voice acting skills. Yes. Why so many people? Hi, dude. When will we finally be able to get into the city? Need help with anything? Ah, it's you. So you really are going around the ship helping people. Well, I got a job for you. We just pulled into shore, so we haven't had time to restock on food. Out on the open sea for long, eating dried meat every day, it eats away at one's heart. It's not everyday food near the port. We best get some fresh food. We're fine with it. It'd be great if you could go bring us some fowl or raw meat. Allow me. So here you go. Alright, I'll leave it to you then. We want something to eat different now that we have the chance. I'll leave it to you then. Remember, fowl or raw meat. I think I have meat. We can make steak out of this. Perfect to pair with a drink. Okay, that's it. Kazuha and Beta?
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Howdy!
I knew you guys would come.
What's that supposed to mean?
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
I mean, I do travel the world.
The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
For real, though.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Fair. And this must be your part for hire?
This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you.
Maybe the people need to
2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
I don't have a vision, but...
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Thank you.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after.
What is it?
Get this. It's a masterless vision.
What?
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Oh.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Why does it have a master?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep, and the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
A vision is no use to me.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
That was easy!
You just want her to take part in your tournament!
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
I'm not worried.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
What do you know? I don't want to help any of you! No. Any. I have to. No. I don't. I have to go to Guyun Forest.
Seems Linny is saying some strange things again. It's really worrying. Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are.
Okay.
Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
Uncle Yun.
Hello! Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
You know what? I just wanted to take a look around first.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then it'll allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Former.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Sounds, impressive.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Thanks for letting us know.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Papa! Hi.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself, anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch.
Kazuha?
For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
Oh.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Is that really possible?
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course!
Okay,
this is a grand master we're
definitely.
talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
There may be other reasons why you can't seem to master this technique.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Wait, Xing the Lingshan clan. Zhang Ling. It's Zhang! I feel like I'm saying it so much that I'm like second guessing how to pronounce his name. Okay, can't fault you for trying.
See you in the arena.
See ya. Okay. Oh. Why is dude all the way over here? Jin Yu?
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
Yeah.
If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Do you want to become a hero?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
Oh, there it is.
You have so much self-confidence.
Are you a renowned
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me, so they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
I'm sure you have.
I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
You're talking to the hero of Mondstadt, y'all should be crying.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Yeah.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Yeah,
Come
we
on,
do.
let's...
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? Alright, you're signed up.
Hi.
Next, please. What's your name?
I'm Nutla.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped liyue fight off that ancient god?
Correct.
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
I don't have a vision graphic.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osial, so that's one. Do you have any others?
3 more. I saved the ball.
Put that down. And also defeated the Fatui Harbinger child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Actually, Beto
we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then?
Everyone's just misunderstanding the situation.
Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Yay! Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament.
Yeah?
Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one.
Oh.
So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
So this is...
In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
Okay, I'll just be sure to upgrade.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Not quite.
Not a problem, there's still time. Make sure you're fully prepared.
Okay. Just in case, we're gonna need some food. Nope. These. It's up and hits the weapon. Oh, of course I can't. Okay, ready, girl.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Yes,
Good.
I'm ready.
Then please follow me into the arena.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Yeah.
How am I
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with?
Real.
Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Hi, Beto. That was quick.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on, we all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise.
It's like a walking dictionary.
You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
I didn't know I was so popular.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
Yeah.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise.
Alright.
Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Okay, shut up,
Alright,
Paimon.
I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
I have not forgotten why I'm...
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Hi, Girly Pop!
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
I'm ready.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
Interesting. Getting a few butterflies over there?
Don't worry. Take some time to compose yourself.
What you got?
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. It's a fury! You're pretty good. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
I believe you have the potential to be a champion.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
For real.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them.
The dude is wise.
So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
For real.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
Shut up! I beat you with ease and you're lucky enough to
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Okay. We're sure to eat some. Hi, Uncle! Again!
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the third round.
No, we saw.
Shame.
We saw, dude.
If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
How did your match go?
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit.
Oh, no.
I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Okay.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
Surely. It's not like they wouldn't know. Especially she being the person who runs the game.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill.
You have a keen eye.
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
It sure is.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
It's vital that we make it to Inazuma.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Oh.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Wait, yeah, what the...
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Why did you go so far away? Alright, dude. Tell me what's up.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
I wonder you didn't make this up at the arena.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say, it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yes. But how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
Fair.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Yeah, like, what are you,
Could
a dog?
you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
Oh, I I did was touch a statue of the seven.
Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's all thanks to Paimon's knowledge.
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Alright. Fair enough.
Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Come at me.
With sword comes shadow. Hey! Surprise! Windblade! Nowhere to hide. Speed of light! Hey! Don't blink! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Prepare to be blown away. Windblade. Cut to the chase. Be amazed.
I did it, my brother.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attack should pose no threat to you.
Thank you. I will not underestimate him.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
I am indeed in the dark, so please enlighten me.
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current electro-archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Yeah.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro-Archon before?
It was already a long time ago now.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Let's head back.
Very well. Let's go.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the 2 finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrill, but today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived.
Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals.
Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
If you think the match time.
We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this.
What?
Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize.
What?
Traveler, come with us.
You wouldn't steal it.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
My opponent was in a show anyways.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
like he was seeing into the unknown.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
What? Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Leaving so soon? Prepare yourself.
Hey, my dude, my guy.
Incoming!
No escape.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
The abyss.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Incoming! Hey! Be gone! Surprise! Don't blink! Nowhere to hide.
We ran.
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
Pay the flyer.
I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision.
Pun.
Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions.
This is voice actor Pat.
You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into, and on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist, namely speed, stealth, and style.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent!
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along, but then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
Hand over the vision.
After all I went through to get it? I think not.
Just do as we say and there will be no further consequences.
Really?
If you give up the vision, we'll let you go.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
We said we wouldn't do anything.
You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
No, we don't.
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Let's go back to the arena then.
Over here. Cross over. Windblade. Speed of light.
I'll have my revenge, eventually.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
Brand your booty.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
Seems like
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened.
So you're planning this all along?
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
Maybe
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Why are you so attached to this vision?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered.
Is that the Shogun?
It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart. It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
If you need to talk more, I'm here to listen.
Do not let my feelings trouble you. But thank you.
Baby! My gosh!
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
Yeah.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to liyue harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
I know we did.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Will we be able to travel to Inazuma now?
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 archons.
There.
If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Okay! Stuff is going down! Now we have some wishes and primogems. 3. Interesting. So let's use them. Hopes of getting something good. Decide. Okay. Left primogems. Another one. And we have enough Stardust to buy another one. Nothing special. That's alright though. Let's go back to Liyue Harbor and but I always get to
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
I do have a snack, by the way, chat. It's a raspberry pizza.
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
Seems our intel has arrived.
The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Yep.
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Catherine.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Yeah.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
I know it! She's always there!
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See, there's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Oh my god.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
I swear. I'm gonna say this. Right! I'm almost but I'll final to them. There's so many. Okay, so what does he want? I don't. Okay, luckily his was like this. Okay, now.
Ahoy there, mateys!
Not doing this.
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
Apologies, Captain.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here... We set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Riding on the ship. Oh my gosh. Hi, Kazuha! But babe, I want to adopt. Imagine falling off a ship like this. Well, wait, we don't get to see it? See.
Oh, hi there.
Him and Beto have similar colors.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Nice to meet you, Toma.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
What?
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Look forward to seeing you again.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye!
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Oh, okay then. Alrighty, wow. Well, with that be it, as we've just arrived in Inazuma, you all. And it seems that I'm going to end things today. In this current moment, I honestly thought this video would take shorter. I thought that, well, because once there was the interruption of my brother with the Abyss, I thought that we would have met in Liyue and then found Beto, and she would have taken us right away. And the longest thing would have been like a cutscene, and then this wouldn't have been so long. Or that even itself, that the competition we would have had to done it, like, to get the trip, wouldn't have taken as long as it did. So, I'm surprised it did take as long. This probably won't be as long as, like, the other videos. I honestly have no idea. This is past. In the present of when this video comes out, I will know. So until then, travelers, have a wonderful, wonderful day or night whenever this gets posted and or you watch this. And I hope that this being the first video of 2025 will gain a lot of travelers who come and watch this with my other Genshin videos. Have a good night, everyone!